How's it going, guys? Cody, guys, back again, dropping out another video. Right, guys, this is a story that I actually feel very, very strongly about and stuff. I'm hoping you guys, all of you, can help me out with this. Now, it's not my cause. It's a lady called Shirley DeBono. Her son is currently in prison. He was IPP'd off. The petition is on change.org. I'll put a link in the description below. Now, guys, this lady has managed to bring her plight to Westminster, right? Obviously, the Houses of Parliament. Now, she's currently got 44,856, right? What she's after reaching 50,000. So she's what? She's 5,244 off that. Now, I've got 9,700 and something subscribers, right? I'm going to read a little bit of what she's typed here. I've personally signed this petition. I'll put a link in the description below, guys, right? Now, I know a lot of you have got experience of the criminal justice system, right? Some of you have been through the system. Some of you have worked in the system. Some of you are supporting your loved one whilst in prison. And I've got nothing but love and respect for all of you because you're saving that person's life. I genuinely believe. My attitude is that supporting a loved one whilst in prison can be the difference between life and death. That family, the importance of family ties is off the scale, and it's beyond words. It's massive, and I've got nothing but love and respect for all of you. Now, this IPP thing, guys, is just absolutely disgusting. It really, really is. It was abolished in 2012. There were many, thousands and thousands. I think there's around between 3,000 to 4,000 prisoners that are still in the system, locked down on this IPP. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, guys, and that's why it's been abolished. But what's the point in abolishing something if you're just going to leave the guys to rot in prison? When I first went to prison, guys, right, I was locked up with an IPP kid, called Connell. Right, top kid, Ed was fucked and stuff. Institutionalized to the hill, really good kid, been in and out for 11 years, and then he'd been IPP'd off and stuff. And I saw him jumping through hoops for offender management unit, for probation, playing the game, asked for an oral hearing. They slipped a paper panel under his door, rejected him again on his latest parole. And he smashed the pad up and he was fuming. And I was devoted because he's a good kid, you know. And it's just what it's doing to people, prisoners' families, prisoners' children. It is absolutely astronomical, and it's off the scale, and it's wrong. And this lady, like I say, some people fight for the greater good, for the bigger story. This Shirley DeBono, God bless her, right? She's fighting for her son, right? Her attitude, and I don't speak for her, but her attitude is probably, look, like, free all IPP prisoners, but she doesn't know the other IPP prisoners. She knows her son. So I'm gonna this is the thing that I'm referring to, guys, here. He's a father. He's got a young child. The child's probably growing up every day because obviously he's been back in the system. So the story reads, my son Sean Lloyd is a devoted father. This could be you. This could be your family. This could be your situation. Just listen to this. My son Sean Lloyd is a devoted father. He loves spending time with his family, and he knows the value of it, having been in prison for more than 8 years. Sean was given a minimum of 2 years for robbery in January of 2006. He accepts he shouldn't have done it, and he served his time. Despite this, we had to campaign until 2014 to get him out. This is because he is serving the imprisonment for IPP. It means that there is no release date. He was just 18. Now Sean desperately wants to rebuild his life, but he can get recalled and thrown into prison at any time without even committing a crime. Sean has already been put back behind bars twice already. IPP sentences were abolished in 2012, but not retrospectively, meaning that thousands serving them have almost been forgotten about. Some, like Sean, who have been given a minimum sentence of 2 years, ended up spending a decade there, and it's easy for them to be susceptible to depression. With no hope or light at the end of the tunnel, Sean tried to hang himself. Inmates advised him to take prescription drugs to take the pain away. Sean left prison with a drug addiction. When he tried to seek help from probation, he was thrown back in jail. This tore his family apart. Teachers told us they'd noticed a change in the kid's behaviour. How could we tell them that he may never come home? Sean is with us again, but he can be taken away again from us at any time. Politicians, including Nick Hardwick, chairman of the Pro Board, has publicly expressed the frustration at the government's failure to get to grip on IPPs. When the sentencing was introduced, it was meant for the most dangerous criminals like perpetrators of sexual violence. It was not intended for people like Sean. This is why I'm calling for Sean to be free from this life sentence that IPP has placed on him. Please sign the petition and put our family out of their misery. Put our family out of our misery. Thank you. And like I say, there's updates here. Please keep sharing, guys. This petition, I would really like to get it to 45,000 supporters by January, which is already a couple of hundred off that. Hopefully you guys can come through for me. I thought he was still inside. It sounds like he's currently out, but obviously they can get recalled, FTRs, victim recalls, etc., etc. This is important to me. Sean is sorry for his wrongdoing and has shown remorse. All we want now is peace and to get on with our lives and put all this behind us. This is from Shirley DeBono again. Sean is my son. He's a lovely person and does not deserve to spend all them years in prison. He has a family of his own and needs to get on with his life, not to be condemned to visiting his probation officer once a week for the rest of his days. It's not fair to his children. He can never leave the country or take them on a nice holiday. He cannot leave Cardiff without notice. This sentence is barbaric. Let's give him a chance. Now, guys, this could be... You remember, guys, this is... Sean Lloyd is one of the IPP prisoners within the system. Now, like I say, Shirley's campaigning for her son. There's other people out there, Pepsi Watson and whatnot, they're after getting it all smashed, all abolished. It's been abolished, but like I say, not retrospectively. And just imagine, if you're in prison and you've committed the most heinous of crimes, right, and you've been given a whole life tariff. A whole life tariff for my subscribers in the States is the alternative to you guys. It would be life without the possibility of parole. Right, a whole life tariff means they will die in prison. There's no release date. They know they're going to die in prison. If you get like 8 years, you do 4. If you get 5, you do 2.5. Right, you know what the point is. You know when you're getting out. Right, IPP prisoners, guys. There's no release date. There is no release date. Imagine waking up every morning, jumping through hoops for probation, OMU, etc., etc., doing causes that you don't want to do to play the game and tick the box, and then knock back. No light at the end of the tunnel. And the thing is, right, imagine all these suicides. We've seen a lot of suicides this year. Right now, how many of these prisoners are IPP? At what point do you lose the will to live? He tried to take his own life. That's stated there by Shirley. It's a sad and tragic case, guys. And it's all too familiar, and it might resonate with you guys at home. I don't ask you guys to do much for me. I'm like a puppet for you guys. I do what you guys ask me to do, video after video after video after video and stuff like that. And I'm grateful for all the comments and the support. I love it. But I'm actually asking you guys now, please, 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 right? I'm going to put a link in the description. Please, guys, please sign this. Sign this, right? Like I say, currently got 44,856, right? Right, I've got 9,000 plus, right, on here. Nearly 9,800 people on here, right? Please sign this. I'm going to put a link in the description. The thing is, you can do it anonymously as well. It says there, do not display my name and comment on this petition. So you can do it anonymously, right? And please, please sign it. You don't have to follow it to the update or anything like that, but please sign it. And then I'll keep in touch with Shirley. And then when she goes to the Westminster to try to debate this, right? Because all this is going towards that. So let people power, guys. Yeah, let's show the system. Let's do our little bit. I've signed it. I'm hoping all you guys sign it. Like I say, you may have been touched by IPP. Your partner might be IPP. You might be on IPP and you're currently out. Sign it, guys, please. I ask you of that. Like, comment, subscribe. Cody out.